Hello all, just started my stonework. I forgot to start recording earlier, but I did film my setting out yesterday, and I'm just laying first course of stone. I've set my cornerstone first, and I'm building to this batten to give me a straight edge. I'm going to build that about 200-ish, 200 mil high, backfill with 100 mil with gravel, spread it 100 mil thick, then set a concrete pad which is going to form the sort of subfloor of the dog kennel. So I call it a dog kennel, but yeah, whatever. Cat kennel, hamster kennel, whatever. Set the next stone on top and just keep working my way up the stairs really. Obviously as the stairs progress I'm going to have less and less stonework to do, so it'll get quicker and quicker, he says optimistically. I'm trying a different sand here. This is dredged beach sand or something. They say to me it was the same as sharp sand. It's got I don't know, I'm hoping it'll be a bit whiter in colour than the root store stuff, but I don't know, a bit more. I don't want it completely white, but I want it a bit lighter. That looks a bit dark for me, darker than the rest of the house anyway. So I'm hoping this will be a bit more in keeping with the pointing I've done on the front of the house here. That was way back when, 5, 6, 7 years ago, whenever that was. So I'm hoping, I'm just using this as a bit of a tester. If I don't like it, if it's really bad, I can rake it out and repoint it anyway. But it's a bit fluffy for me at the moment. Granted, I'm not used to it, but it's a bit, it just feels a bit like over plasticized building sand to me, rather than sharp sand. I quite like, or I'm used to, the texture, the workability of the sharp sand. So this is a little bit different. It does feel a bit more airy and a bit more, yeah, plasticized I suppose, but I've done the same mix, 5:2 with the lime, and we'll see. It's what, I don't know what it is now, 3:30 in the afternoon. It gets dark about 4:45, so I'm going to do a bit, if I can get this first course done all the way around, I don't need to worry about the opening for the dog. Don't need to worry about that yet, so we'll see how it goes. So I'll leave you going, speed you up, and see you in a bit. I do try to treat my stonework almost like dry stone. I don't like thick mortar beds. I like it fairly tightly packed. Build it with mortar. I don't just do a dry stone wall and point it, but I try to keep it as tightly packed as I can, just because most of the front of the house has got fairly tight mortar bonds, but a lot of it is dressed. So I'm doing the best I can with this field stone. I don't even know what you call this style, but it's rough. It's not coarse, it's certainly not dressed, but most stones have got a nice face, and if they haven't, I use them with backfill. Seems to work for me. But if I'm talking rubbish, let me know, because as I keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm winging it, making up as I go along. door is going to go this end, a column of stone, then a door, then a return. I think it's going to be, from memory, 1.1 metres from the inside of that wall, and it's only going to be quite low, enough for me to, I think it's a metre or 0.9 metres high, enough for me to sit inside it, to point it, and that's it. That's all I ever need to do, and I'll never go in there again, I don't think. So that's my logic. I've got a couple of stones to lay there, a bit more tidying up to do here for the concrete. I don't know whether I'm going to do the concrete in tomorrow or not, probably not. I'll probably, tomorrow, put this step on here, build the next step up, and then finish this walling to 200mm, so in concrete. I haven't quite got as much gravel as I hoped. There's only about 80mm gone down here. I was hoping for about 120 or something, but whatever I don't have in gravel, I'll make it with concrete. I've got enough ballast there, plenty of that. I've got nearly a ton over there, so that will give me, I don't know, what's this, 3 metres by say a metre, so that'll give me probably 200mm of concrete if I need it. I don't, but so that's my logic, and I'm intrigued to see tomorrow how solid this is, because it doesn't fill me with confidence, this mortar. For some reason it's just doesn't quite feel quite right, so we'll see what that's like tomorrow. It's getting dark. I've still got quite a lot of mix there. I might finish this up. In fact, I will finish this corner, but I've got a lot of mix left. That'll go back in the mixer and what's the word? Remixed for tomorrow. I've done a little bit of stonework this morning. Didn't film it because it's really misty and horrible. It's a bit clearer now, so thought it might look a little bit nicer, a bit more colourful. Anyway, I've fixed the 4th step up, mortared that in, and I've just put a mortar bed on the 5th step. I'm going to roll that over by hand and then, tap it over to the building first, then roll it over and then fettle it so it's just got enough fall to fall away from the house. That's the plan. See if it works. So to check the level, I'll check the angle, put that there. Oh, that's perfect. What are the chances? Oh, that one needs to go about 5mm that way without moving that far over. little level. There. I will check these level and my spirit level. There's a bit of a tap at the back. I can't see through the camera, but somewhere there you can see they're nicely in line. So that's step 5 done. I need to build up what is going to be the base for step 6, but I'm also going to have to start building the far wall for the kennel underneath. I'm going to concrete this floor, but I'm probably going to build my wall in there, and then I can start building the steps up a little more. So yeah, the internal wall for the kennel is probably where I'm going to go next, and that'll give me a hard point to work to, level it all off, build it up, and then I can put step 6 on. Again, I'll film that one for you. See you in a bit.